Hello, traders. It is March 31st. We're halfway through the session, and this is the last day of the quarter, one of the weakest quarters we've ever had. A lot of market selling. Market has been trying to find support, and it looks like it's starting to. But we should expect weakness. As I've been telling you for the last few weeks, this is going to be a process. This is not going to be a V bottom off to the races. First thing that needs to happen is the coronavirus needs to start subsiding. That I think is going to start happening in a week or two, but we have some very, very heavy news ahead of us. A lot of casualties. So we need to get through this period. Then once the coronavirus starts to subside, then we still have the economic aftermath to deal with. Here's the market today. You can see how we sold off a little bit on the open. The price action the last few days has been very, very bullish, very, very positive. Let's go out to that daily chart real quick. You can see long green candles closing on their high. Nice constructive price action right here, trying to fill in this little gap in here. So overall, the price action the last week has been good. Realize that it was only a week ago, Monday, that we put in a new low down to about the 218 level on the SPY. So we were due for a little bit of a bounce, and we got one. Should we expect that this is go-go time, off to the races? No. We have got some economic releases that are going to be coming out this week. ADP tomorrow is going to be horrific. ADP processes payrolls for small and medium-sized businesses. They've got their finger on the pulse. We could see 50 million unemployed people here. That is a big number. Will things start to get back on their feet quickly once the virus subsides? Yes, but that may not happen until the middle of May or so. So we've got some time. We've got this bottoming process that needs to happen. So when you come in on a day like today and you see this nice little sell-off on the open and you see a big monster snapback rally like this, long green candles closing on their high, this is nice. This is a sign that there is a good market bid. That means that we probably aren't going to see a free fall. That tells me that the low from a week ago Monday is probably going to hold. But you can see that the price action is getting pretty heavy in here. So we wait for these dips, and then if the 1OP indicator is telling us to get long, we start buy, target, 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 hit, out in cash. Okay, now we wait. If the market would just stay in this trading range the rest of the day, we probably wouldn't do much. But it didn't. We've got this nice pullback in here, so we have another window of opportunity. Long red candles closing on their low. This is very, very bearish, and we easily tested the low of the day. We need to see how this plays out. There's a chance, a very good chance, that this could be a bear flag. Get the big sell off here, little bit of a bounce, and then we take out the low and have another leg below this horizontal support level. Well, we don't want to be buying if that's going to happen. So we better wait for another test of this low. 1, 2, 3. That would be good. And a higher low right in here with what I call a micro double bottom would be good. Micro because there's not a lot of time that has passed between these two data points. Good amount of time between these two. So that's a nice support level. We also had a support level that was established there yesterday. This was the low end of the trading range yesterday that ensued after the opening rally. So we stayed in this range for quite a while till about the last hour of trading. So I like that support level right there, and that's what we have to make sure is going to hold. It's around SPY 258 is what I'm looking at. So I think there's a decent bid to the market. One other thing that we need to take a look at is that over the weekend, President Trump said that there could be as many as 200,000 deaths. Wow, that's a big number. He also extended the shutdown through April. Uh-oh, those are bad news items. And when the market can shoulder that type of bad news like it did yesterday, you can see how it rallied the whole day and closed on its high. That is a sign, a very bullish sign, that buyers are definitely engaged. So they're going to be viewing every pullback from here in as a buying opportunity. So I think that you want to continue to trade from the long side. As far as buying calls, absolutely not. No, 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 no. Horrible strategy. Unless you happen to be very, very long-term trading them, and I'm talking about leap options, and you're trying to buy a stock at a really, really low price, okay, well, maybe then. But otherwise, the bid-ask spreads on options are too wide to day trade. Option implied volatilities are sky high. We need to see this bottoming process unfold over the course of the next month or so. Rally, test, rally, test, rally, test. As that month unfolds, VXX and option implied volatilities are going to continue to collapse, and the bid is going to continue to grow as a series of higher lows are established. Then we may have an opportunity to buy calls on stocks. So that's how I see things playing out right now, but not yet. We still have a couple more weeks to get through. I still think that there's going to be a pullback in here, maybe tomorrow through Friday. Friday's the unemployment report. Who knows where that'll come out? It's going to scare people, especially when combined with an increase in the number of deaths from coronavirus in the United States. So these pullbacks will be opportunities for us to reload some of our naked put positions, put new naked put positions on, sell some out of the money bullish put spreads. Those are the strategies you want to use on the notion that this low from a week ago Monday is going to hold, and we want to focus on those super strong stocks. So from a day trading standpoint, which by the way, I showed you a couple of good stocks. I showed you a really nice bullish put spread yesterday, Microsoft. And there we were selling that Microsoft out of the money, bullish put spread below this 200-day moving average. We're looking at selling the 148 puts and buying the 147 puts, doing that for a 20-cent credit and using the April 17th expiration date. I like it. I think that's a great trade. I'm going to try and find one other long before I end today, but I'm going to say that you need to be a little bit cautious with the market in here. You need to make sure that this low right here holds, especially that 258 level. If it doesn't, we could see some selling very, very easily. The market's gotten a little bit ahead of itself right now, so we need to remain very fluid. All of our bullish put spreads that we've sold and naked out of the money puts that we've sold are so far out of the money. They're not even remotely in danger. These stocks have rallied, so now they'd have to fall about 50% in value in the next few weeks for us to even run the risk of assignment. And I hope we get assigned on these, quite honestly, because we'd be buying these stocks at an incredible value. So what do we do today, Pete? How do we trade this thing? So I had mentioned to you that we're waiting for windows of opportunity. Window of opportunity, window of opportunity. I'm not real interested in shorting. I tried a short today. It was the first losing stock trade that I've had in about the last 4 days. I tried shorting CTAS, Cintas. Let's take a look at that, see how it's doing. Had a lot of relative weakness today. You can see how it's been backing off when the market has been rallying, and probably not a lot of demand for uniforms since a lot of restaurants and the whole hospitality industry is shut down. So you can see how it was floundering, but I got caught on this little rally in here and stopped out for $1 loss. What does that tell me? It tells me that you should be trying shorts very sparingly. This is the type of action that you see on a short. Everything looks great, great, great. Let's put up that SPY chart. And this is one of the only shorts I've done in quite a while. So here's the market, this gray line, rally, 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 rally. Here's the stock, sell, 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 sell. Okay, we break below this low from the prior day. Stock has a lot of relative weakness. I get short in here, and then what happens? Zoom, it flies right back in your face. Uh-oh, now I got to cover. So that's what you get on the short side. On the long side, you get these beautiful, nice, consistent directional moves without very big pullbacks. They're tiny little pullbacks if you have any at all, and they have sustained directional movement. That's why I'm favoring the long side. So we'll take a look and see what we've got now that we've got this opportunity here. Well, Pete, how do you find these bullish stocks anyway? I see you post them all day long. How do you find them? Well, we've got a number of different searches that we use. I'll show you two that we use for day trading a lot. One is relative strength, and what we're going to be looking for right now is a stock like that. Look what it's doing. It's going up, market going down. I like to have the market running in the background. Yeah, this would be a good one. Well, would you buy it here? Would you buy it here? Look, it's breaking out through this high. Do I buy now? Buy now? No, I wouldn't trade this stock. Look at these crazy moves in here. We don't trade chop like this. We want nice, orderly price patterns. ZTS, a little bit choppy, but better. Okay, breakout to a high. You have to try and buy dips whenever possible. So I'm just going to be looking for a nice consistent stock. This is nice. Up, pulls back a little bit, making a new high. That looks pretty decent. We're going to keep clicking through and looking. Yes, I love DG. In fact, this was something that one of our members had pointed out to me. So DG, that's the stock you want to buy. This is the one you want to day trade. I would day trade it right here, right now. Well, how can you do that? You can just click this buy button. You can drop the line right on there, and boom, you're in the trade. You can put a sell order out there, click sell. You can put that up here, put your target out there, and have it working just like that. So easy. Put it at the high of the day, see if we get filled on it. DG, I like it though. And the reason that I like it is we'll do that SPY overlay. Again, this was brought to my attention by one of our members. You could see here how the market was not doing anything in here, and it actually had been pulling back in here. And look at the stock, grind, 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 grind. Really nice relative strength. There's another way that I can show you this, and I'm going to put up my 1 OSI indicator. As long as that orange line is above 0, which it is right here, relative strength, then you can see the market's been pulling back right here the last 4 bars. What are the last 4 bars of the stock? Moving higher. So, and you can see the 1OP indicator just giving us a bullish cross, but I wouldn't jump in right now. This low right here on the market has got a hold. We got a couple of tails under body right here. We know this would be the third test of that support level. This bounce right here looked a little bit encouraging, but heavy selling in here. Long red candle closing on its low. That means that this bounce that was trying to gain some traction was immediately reversed. That's a sign that there's still some selling pressure. This bottoming process in here might take a while. Also, we have pulled back considerably off of the high of the day. That's another sign that there's heavy selling pressure. If we would have pulled back this far and found support, then we would have known that we're still within striking distance of the high and that we might see additional buying come in. But because of that selling pressure, we have to be cautious. So we're watching that tail under body. Let's go through and find another stock. STZ, I've really liked this one. I think people are going to be probably drinking as much as ever, if not more. Constellation Brands in the gap right here. Really nice long. Let's take a look at that daily chart again. It's a pretty choppy one, you can see, but there's a nice breakout in here. If you can buy dips, I think this stock will continue to go. I like this stock for a swing trade. The options aren't super liquid on it, but I do like it for that reason. DG, I think, is another one that you can buy. And I think you can swing that stock also. We'll go into that daily chart. You can see it's pretty choppy in here, but it is above that 200-day moving average, and I like that. I would use that as my stop. We're going to continue to just click through. I'm going to be focusing on stocks that are up for the day, not stocks that have been down. TIF is a takeover, so I'd kind of avoid that one. ALXN, we'll take a quick look at that. This is pretty nice. You can see the momentum starting to build a little bit. Nice long green candle right there. On a daily chart, this is another choppy stock. It is in the healthcare space, so it's a biotech. And I think that you got to be a little careful and try and buy dips on this one as well. Going to go into Bull Run, take a look at that search. This one's going to have some super, super strong stocks in it. So I'm just going to click through here. I've got a couple of stocks that I'm also watching. I've got alerts set on them. So all I'm doing while we're talking is I'm showing you that's a nice chart. Dip, dip. You can see that dip was very shallow, took out the high, continuing to grind. Really nice momentum on MIDD. Again, that'd be more of a stock trade. I don't think it's got good options. And we'll go down here, UNH, we'll take a look at that. ZTS, I think we looked at earlier. A little choppy, but nice breakout. So you just have to go through and keep clicking. OSUR. I am long that stock right now. It's my only long right now. You can see how it's been grinding higher. You can see the relative strength, the orange line above 0. Yes, I like OSUR. I've got a limit order in to sell it at 1025. So looking for a little dime gain there. KALA, really nice, steady price movement higher. So it also looks good. I'm going to add 2 more stocks that I've looked at today that I think are good. Actually, 1 more because I've already shown you the other one. ZBH was really nice. This is Zimmer Holding. Go into that daily chart, and then we'll go into the intraday chart. So we'll take a look at that. You can see stock bounced off of support. It's through this little gap right in here, finding support there. Get into that M5 chart, and you can see how it's been compressing while the market has sold off. So what do you do with this information? You click alert, double click on that. Now I've got an alert line. As soon as the stock breaks out above that horizontal level, I get a pop-up right in the middle of my screen that says, hey Pete, ZBH looking good. Look at that strength yesterday. Look at this strength today. There are buyers coming into this stock. That's why we like it. You can see that orange line above zero. Should be getting back above zero very, very soon here. So that's how we do it on a swing basis. We use the same searches, although we actually have many, many other searches that we can use specifically for swing trades. Let me go into Pop Bull very quickly and see what we've got there. DOCU, man, has that been a strong stock. So you can see I've already got my alert here. What I'm going to do with that is I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to set one even lower so that I know if the stock breaks through that. Let's take a look at that daily chart. Oh yeah, trying to get through that horizontal resistance right here, and it's been able to hold. Look at that strength. So Pop Bull is one of my favorite swing trading searches. Can take a look at a couple of others here. CTMX, don't know who they are or what they do, but above that 100-day moving average, great relative strength, might be one to consider. CTSO, don't know them either, but man, oh man, is that a nice looking breakout right here on a $7 stock. Might have to note this one, because I may have to buy some of this. That looks pretty dang good. I'm going to set an alert on that. I'm going to pick that bar right there, double click. Now I'm going to know if it breaks out. That's it for today. Giving you some nice stocks to take a look at, some decent swing trades that should work well this afternoon, even some for overnight positions. I think DG really sets up well. And I think DOCU also sets up well for a longer term trade. And then I showed you some of the other day trades that I'll be looking at this afternoon. Watch this low right here. Make sure that the support level holds before you start getting into any of the long positions that you see in the video. If this support level fails and we drop below it, all bets are off. Then we've got a new low of the day. We're halfway through the day. We can expect more selling through the course of the afternoon. Then I would not be taking any of these long positions right now. Would I consider shorting? Maybe. I've just shown you how my only loss in the last 4 days was on the short side. So pretty tough to trade the short side in here. Look for some really negative news tomorrow out of ADP, some possible market selling. That's it for today. Good luck. We'll see you in the morning. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers, and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.